Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into this video. Today we are going to be watching the B01 World Record Ascension Easter egg speedrun that was recently just gotten. We got it back in November 14th, 2021 by Ultimate Zenith with my homie Raheem. I don't know if his dad's in this one, but ladies and gentlemen, 16 minutes for the 4-player Black Ops 1 Ascension Easter egg. This is the first Easter egg that has ever been created. This is going to be so much fun to watch. We got all 4 homies in this. A crazy fast Easter egg and a hard Easter egg because, again, this is an RG Easter egg. You need a lot of different things in the box here. You need the Matryoshka dolls, you need the Gersh, you need a ray gun, you need the thunder gun. So it's going to be very interesting to see.
We want at least the 17.
What their strategy is actually going to be right
Not only that,
that's something I'm genuinely curious, because I'm just like, what is it that they're going to be doing to maximize points on? And how are they just going to get all these crazy box weapons? Are they just going to get it instantly? Or how is this even going to work? My homie Raheem is in the game. He's showing off all the players. He's got Zenith, Rorik, and Lauman. Let's get into it, dude. 50 seconds on round 1. I mean, like, dude, they did the best that they could for round 1.
No, we didn't have a late monkey round. We got it when we wanted.
But, dude, it's just going to be crazy to see this because, again, on Ascension BO3, you can speedrun this so fast just because of all the gobblegums. But now, without the gobblegums, this is one of those Easter eggs that you really have to rely on incredible point accumulation and just luck to make sure that you get all the steps. Because most of the steps are not that difficult. Obviously,
one of them sent us from pack out.
Yep, they're getting everybody.
One of them I threw because I assumed you guys would land it.
They're going to be needing.
And then the other
Get the Easter egg done. You gotta get Luna. You gotta do a couple of steps where you play buttons around the map. You gotta stay down at the pack punch area for like a minute or so, sitting down next to a clock. There's a lot of random steps. You gotta throw Gersh outside of the map. It's going to be interesting to see the point of view gameplay that we have here because, again, everybody's going to be doing different things. Everybody's going to be rocking either different wonder weapons or different special grenades to use for the final step of this Easter egg, the Casimir device, which is the hardest part of this Easter egg, is the final step.
Wasn't that before
just because you need to coordinate with everyone to throw down everything all at the same time.
No, it was when I was
saw some of my friends play Ascension's Easter egg recently, and they couldn't do that last step, so it had me laughing. So, you know what? It ain't easy, especially because of the fact that you have to speedrun this very quickly. Unfortunately, all that you get for this is a 90-second death machine. But hey, in the BO3 version of Ascension, you get a perk all in 2, which is nice. Yeah, for the BO1 version, this is obviously the first Easter egg they did not know about Easter egg rewards, and then somehow later on in the game's life cycle, they forgot about Easter egg rewards again, like it was Ascension all over again, man.
Perfect.
So finally, a huge double points there. Obviously, it's a world record run. You gotta have a double points.
Oh shit,
back.
that's actually.
They got a double points nuke, almost 4K to 3K points per every single player in the game, which is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, they're talking about the drop cycle here because, again, yeah, they got the nuke there for the first drop and then the double points there.
Doesn't it only get added on the next drop cycle after
and there we go.
started?
Yeah, they're talking about how they probably don't get double points anytime soon or anything like that. And there you go. They're just getting any sort of weapon to hit the box. They need to get lucky here. They need the best
as long as we don't pass it.
That is true.
Possible. Yeah, they're still using M1911 because points is everything in this. They have to buy the whole map up. They have to use all the lunar landers before they even start the Easter egg on Ascension. It is quite a long Easter egg on Ascension, despite being the first one. Like, you can even argue that even Ascension's Easter eggs was harder than some of Cold War's Easter eggs, especially. Like, man, some of the Cold War Easter eggs are nothing compared to Ascension. Like, you don't even have to open up a lot of the map for some of the Easter eggs, man. But, dude, very, very fun. They're getting just the best drop cycle as well here, which is what they're getting lucky with. Another nuke, despite the drop cycle. Wow. So they got an insta-kill, and they got a nuke. So the next one probably that they haven't had in a while is probably a max ammo, a carpenter, or maybe, I don't know, something else. I think max ammo and carpenter is probably two most likely. But yeah, again, pretty unlucky on that first block. So it's very interesting to see, like, if they got everything, what they needed. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. My man over there has like HK and they got an RPK. And honestly, like, it's not the worst because you still need to accumulate points. Like, it is round 5, and they do almost have like 3 to 4K points each. But dude, you still need to make money. Like, this is the problem. It's like, it's not easy. You need literally at least like 10 to 20,000 points per player to make sure you get everything done, man. It's not easy to do this Easter egg. So obviously they're going through it. Also, they need a monkey round for one of the steps, so that's also what they're speeding towards, because again, you need the monkey round for when they go and take the perks. And also for the button step.
Oh my gosh.
So, wow,
I missed so many hip fireballs.
He's got the death machine, unfortunately, with BO1.
Someone revive me, Rourke. Get on your way to PhD.
They got a lucky fire sale, which I thought was a part of the drop cycle in BO1. So they're going to get this fire sale, pick it up, and grab every single wonder weapon that they need, probably. They're all going towards a different mystery box, which is super smart. They're spacing it perfectly out within the round so that there's no zombies while they're hitting the box. And now I'm assuming this is where they all get lucky, because the fire sale here is everything. So here we go. He's got Matryoshkas, and Gersh is already done within the first 6 minutes of gameplay, which is absolutely disgusting. And also, he just hit another Gersh's, but he can't hit it. So he gets a little bit unlucky here because he can't hit the box
now. We just need ray gun again.
And he needs the ray gun, and I believe they have the thunder gun as well. So left with the FAMAS. Hey, he's at least got some ammo for it.
Alright, but we'll just down
and now they're calling the Lunar Landers and starting up the pack to get things going. And yeah, they're talking about maybe exchanging points by downing. Again, with 4 players, that's a very viable strat. The Gersh is out. They already did step 1 over there where they grabbed the washer. And now I'm assuming they are going to open up the rest of the map, do all the lander steps, and then go on into the clock step at the pack bunch. And all 4 players need to be there, but they are opening up to the lunar lander. Also, this is another step. It's a very random step where you just have to activate that terminal and get the Illuminati symbol to pop up. My man's hitting for a box again to see if he can get ray gun, to see if he can get lucky. Does not get it. He gets a CZ75. At least it's another weapon that he can take out zombies with. Again, they need to get to monkey round, but they're trying to slow down just because they need to do a couple other steps first. So again, it's all optimization, maximization, and luck with the Ascension Easter egg. My man Rourke, one has gone down. It seems also as well that this run still could be optimized on BO1, but the amount of luck that you would need to get all the wonder weapons off in the first box for every single player,
and I couldn't find any. And then
is astronomical. Like, I would not even want to think how many times, how often you'd have to reset to get that key. That would be straight up despicable. So finally, my man gets my homie up. They're activating the Easter egg song for some reason. He's also grabbing Quick Revive. Probably very useful for the future later on, just because they're going to have to stand all into the bottom area of the path for a couple seconds. So if somebody goes down, like, I mean, it's a good perk to have even on co-op. So they're also getting very lucky again with the double points here. Another max ammo. Very lucky within the first 8 minutes as well with his box luck and the drop luck. But yeah, they're just doing the lunar lander step now. It takes quite some time because the lunar lander has to recharge and then go all the way and call it to another section of the map. So once they get this last one, all they have to do is launch the rocket for pack punch, and then they can go right on into that block step. And yeah, unfortunately with this Easter egg, it just does take some time for the lunar lander to go. This is the problem. You can never get less than probably like a sub 14 what they have here, just because it's like, dude, these take so
conveniently
it's just not that easy. And now the lunar lander is going. They now perfectly timed the lunar lander to get it with the monkey round as well. My man is covering the stamina upside, while I'm assuming all of his other friends are at the other buttons. Yep, there's one person at PhD, there's one person at Speed Cola, they're counting them down, there's another person I think at Mule Kick, which is the last button, and now they've hit all the buttons and they can take out the monkeys, which is fantastic. Now they're also on to the clock step, which is going to be super quick once they go through this monkey round. And this man also has the best weapons to take out the monkeys. You don't want wonder weapons to take out the monkeys because they are not as powerful as of right now when you have bullet weapons. Like Thunder Gun does not do it well. You know, Ray Gun does it okay, but not for too long. and unfortunately they grab quick revive, so they're not going to get a free
Launch the
perk.
rocket.
It doesn't even matter though, because they're going for the Easter egg, which is so funny that the monkeys literally give you a better reward than doing the entire Easter egg. That to me doesn't make a single lick of sense. However, round 8, they've got great points. They've got the whole map opened up. Pack punch is going off. They're all going towards the pack punch to sit on the bottom plate to do that. Literally just for a minute.
We'll down from between rounds.
What am I saying? It's a time-gated step.
Actually, it might be.
But they're all here already. What the heck was that? The
start
rocket was like glitching into the side of the door. What the heck? And they're all downing here. Oh, so that they can get some extra points. Yeah, because I believe that the Thunder Gun needs to be Pack-a-Punch. There is a thing where something needs to be Pack-a-Punch, and they're doing an incredible step here, getting everybody to down with the double points so that the guy with the Thunder Gun can make enough points to Pack-a-Punch the Thunder Gun. That is incredibly smart. Obviously, he's very close. They also now have the Ray Gun confirmed, have the Thunder Gun. They have absolutely every single thing they need. So this is perfect to see. They also have a Carpenter, but the thing is they're not going for the Carpenter because they need to stand here for the Easter egg step. It's something you do to activate the clock. You can see the clock just behind them going down. Only for a minute though. And once they're doing this, all they have to do now after this step is do the Luna collection, where they call in the landers from certain areas. They gather the letters in the sky, and then basically do the last step where they throw everything down at the Casner mechanism. And then that's pretty much it, man. Essentially, Easter egg is not too difficult, but it's really just collecting everything that's the hardest part. There you go. Everybody's coordinating their downs, getting the perfect amount of points for everybody to get the Pack-a-Punches off. That is really well optimized as well, that they're able to revive everyone. Make sure somebody's always alive at one point in time. Super genius plays, man. Again, Ascension is all about the point maximization because, again, there's no gobblegums, nothing like that. It's all the way you play, man. And also, just they got incredibly lucky with their drop cycle as well. Very awesome to see. And now they're probably almost done this step. We got a nice max ammo there. They're probably not even going to grab that max ammo because even one of them hops off this plate, the whole step resets. That's Ascension. You can literally even hear the clock ticking down as they go. And it makes me wonder, like, how are they going to do this so fast after this? Because, like, dude, yeah, this is probably the longest step of the whole thing. Once they're done this, they're just going to go right through everything. They also just got a lucky fire sale. It doesn't matter. They're throwing down a Gersh, I'm assuming, to go faster around the map. Totally makes sense. My man's getting a China Lake. Very grim luck indeed. Again, I'm assuming he just needs some better weapons to...
we don't need to... actually, we kind of...
Yeah, he probably just needs some better weapons to survive.
Just in case.
He's also got one more hit on the fire sale.
That's not going to replace that.
Anything good?
Oh, I got it.
He gets a ray gun, and he can Pack-a-Punch it too with the 5K. Wow, that was so lucky. Like, the amount of resets you'd have to do to get a perfectly fast game. Again, this is under round 9 where they have all of the perfect amount of stuff. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I believe it's maybe two Pack-a-Punch ray guns, a Thunder Gun, Matryoshka dolls, and Gersh devices all at once. So all 4 players need to be utilizing something and throwing it all down, shooting and firing and making sure that everything is good. My man is now getting ready
here.
To start up this
tell me
step.
when.
He's got a crawler while everybody else is doing the Luna steps to grab the letters in the sky. Obviously, it makes sense. They just went so fast after that plate step. The lunar lander is already going. My man is just sitting now, waiting for the lunar landers to go by and pick up the correct letters. The order is just some random order, but you literally see the letters in the sky. So if you can just collect them while you're there and know the pathways between all the landers, then it's pretty easy. The Easter egg, though, in and of itself, for the first Easter egg, I gotta say, was very innovative and very unique. Because, like, even as the first Easter egg, a lot of the Easter eggs that came after still tried to compete with Ascensions, man. Like, I know a lot of the Easter eggs are a lot longer or even a lot more complex, but dude, Ascensions is just so much fun, man. It's just a little fun Easter egg. There's nothing with codes or puzzles or anything like that where you have to go out of the game to do. It's all in game, which is something I always respect. That's one gripe I have with a lot of Easter eggs, man, because if they just have that aspect where you gotta leave the game and then come back in the game to do like Morse code, like challenge shuffle or whatnot, like those are literally my least favorite steps in Call of Duty Zombies of all time, because it basically just tears you away from the gameplay, which is what I hate always in COD Zombies. And a lot of maps are unfortunately tainted with that. So finally, my man called the last lander. They're literally about to finish. I said sub 14. I don't even think that's possible. They're going to go for a sub 16.
Yeah.
And, dude, this is just disgusting how fast they're going, dude. And literally, once they call in this last lander and get the A for the Luna word in the sky, they can now start up the Casimir and just go right in and shoot the heck out of it. My man's got the Matryoshkas and the ray gun, so he's gonna have to throw the Matryoshkas first, then spam the ray gun. They're getting ready. They're already about to do it. As soon as they see that dot on the ground, they can instantly go for it and do it. And there it is.
I know, and I'm not kidding either.
Now to come down from the lander. He's on the lander right now. Any second, in under 16 minutes, they're going to be done.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Great way to throw it. Right prone, so they go right in. The Gersh is there. The Thunder Gun is there. They got an explosive weapon going down here as well. They got more Matryoshkas. They didn't get it. It needs more power. Shooting the last ray gun. Shooting everything that they got. Shooting the Thunder Gun. And there it is. Sub 16 minutes. Ascension world record. Can this even be beaten? I mean, on Black Ops 3 it can. But on this, there's nothing. There's no end cutscene as well as the first.
1604.
16 minutes is
you really can't get much better than that, aside from the fact that Rourke missed up the first Gersh throw.
Unless you have better RNG, that was basically it. Ascension Easter egg under round 10. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out those homies, Raheem, Rorik, Lyleman, and also Zenith, down in the comment section and the description below. Thank you again so much, boys, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in that next one.